knowing that a child had to go through that.
Plus, she was missing for more than a year. Then her body was discovered inside a Singer's Tesla. Now the community is coming together to honor the life of Celeste Rivas.
But first, breaking news in Oxnard, and an investigation now underway after a fire at Rose Avenue Elementary. What we know as families prepare to wake up ahead of the school day. Good morning. I'm Leslie Sykes, along with Rachel Brown and John Gregory.
And it is finally the first day of fall. The question is it going to feel like it? Brianna Ruffalo in for Leslie Lopez.
Hey, good morning. I know we still have a couple hours left of summer, so it might be a little too soon for this background, but I know that we're excited for it. And it's here. Yes, it does begin today, and temperatures will start to feel it because we're going to deal with less heat for some days this week. Not quite yet, but today, tomorrow is still going to be pretty warm. We have a nice cool down to look forward to, though. So this morning, we have some light showers that are moving over areas of Palm Springs. You might get a couple sprinkles if you're around the low desert, the Inland Empire, San Diego County. But as we take you out into tomorrow night, that is when there's going to be a better shot for many of us, especially the northern communities, because it looks like some of this rain is going to head up towards San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara County. It's expected to be lighter than last week as well. And then as we head into Wednesday, showers continue on into Wednesday morning. There will be an opportunity for more as we get into this weekend potentially, but take a look at this nice dip in temperatures for Los Angeles area. A couple more days of some 80s. By Thursday, we are down into a nice stretch of some 70s, and inland, that means 80s. So, yeah, things are looking pretty great for us this week. We have Scott Reif up in Air 7 with a look at your drive on this Monday as well. How's it going, Scott?
Well, in most areas, it's going pretty good. Good morning, Brianna. Good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, we can't get into downtown because of the fog. We're in the Baldwin Park area. We're actually over on Monte looking to the east, and that's the 10 and the 605. And that's Baldwin Park, where the westbound 10 travels through Baldwin Park, through the Covinas, and it is slow. It's typical for this time of the morning. The 10 westbound, pretty busy through this area. San Gabriel Valley, but we don't see any accidents or stalls. And if you're eastbound, it's wide open. And boy, that is a beautiful sunrise. So some areas are seeing that, some are not. In downtown Los Angeles, you won't see it because you're obscured by fog. We will go to the map 101 northbound at Gower. Now, we really hoped we could get in here because initially we were kind of confused by the report, but now we have more information. Sadly, it's a fatality. That's why it's going to be there for so long. It appears it's 101 north at Gower. A motorcyclist was killed in a crash, but it's just on the off-ramp. So as far as the drive is concerned, we're not seeing any delays on the 101 freeway yet on the northbound side, but it's going to be there for a couple more hours as they investigate. And then not far from there, that drive into downtown, we'll show you our second map, 5 north at the 101. That's a problem blocking the 2 center lanes, and that's a really bad spot. That's going to back up the Santa Ana Freeway northbound very quickly out of Commerce from before the 710. If that's your drive, you're going to need some extra time. That's going to be a slow one. John?
All right, Scott, thanks. We have breaking news. Firefighters have taken up a defensive position on the scene of a fire burning through Rose Avenue School in Oxnard. The fire started around 3 this morning. Firefighters tell us they've contained the fire to the older section of the school, but part of that building has now collapsed. Right now, firefighters are in contact with the Oxnard School District trying to determine if the school will be able to open this morning. At the moment, that's still up in the air. Thankfully, nobody was hurt in the fire.
Well, the Trump administration says that it has, quote, found the answer to autism. President Trump spoke about the disorder overnight while returning to the White House.
There's obviously something artificial that's really wrong, and we think we know what that is.
The Washington Post reports the administration is planning to link autism to the use of Tylenol during pregnancy. The president is also expected to announce the FDA cancer drug leucovorin as a possible treatment for autism. The announcement is set for 1 this afternoon. Doctors say large-scale studies need to be done on leucovorin before it's recommended as a treatment, and that no studies have proven Tylenol is a cause for autism.
Well, the man accused of opening fire on the ABC station in Sacramento set to appear in federal court today. 64-year-old Anibal Hernandez Santana was arrested over the weekend. He's accused of violating a federal statute which prohibits interfering with federally licensed TV stations. He's also facing local charges for assault with a deadly weapon and shooting into an occupied building. The drive-by shooting at KXTV happened on Friday. Nobody was hurt, but police say at least 3 bullets did hit the station's lobby window.
In Lancaster, a death investigation is underway after a 2-month-old baby boy was found dead at a home. Sheriff's deputies responded yesterday morning after someone reported a child wasn't breathing at a house on Beach Avenue near West Avenue J7. Some people were seen being questioned at the scene. The details are still very limited, but anyone with information should contact the LA County Sheriff's Homicide Bureau.
Still no arrests after anti-LGBTQ+ graffiti was found near the Long Beach Pride headquarters. LA County Supervisor Janice Hahn has vowed to provide $2,500 for the organization to upgrade their security systems. The graffiti on this utility box had hate speech, showed a swastika, and spelled out MAGA. This is on the corner of 10th Street and Obispo Avenue in Long Beach. The Long Beach Mayor, Rex Richardson, had the graffiti removed and said, quote, "This vile act of hate has absolutely no place in Long Beach."
Well, the community of Lake Elsinore coming together to remember the 15-year-old girl who was found dead in the trunk of a Tesla.
The vigil came the same weekend that the singer tied to her death was set to perform in Southern California. Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda joins us now in studio with more. Monica.
Yeah, a lot of people following the story very closely. We know that the singer David was set to perform at this past Saturday at the Greek Theater, but that never happened. That show was ultimately canceled along with the rest of his world tour. Meantime, dozens of people gathered last night to remember Celeste Rivas, the teen girl found dead in the front trunk of a Tesla registered to the singer. Take a look. A large crowd came together for an emotional candlelight vigil yesterday in Lake Elsinore. Friends, former classmates, and community members gathered near a growing memorial on the street where Celeste Rivas once lived. The teenager went missing after running away from home in April of last year. Her decomposing body was found almost 2 weeks ago inside a car parked at a tow yard in Hollywood after people reported a foul smell coming from it. Investigators have confirmed that car belongs to singer David.
I'm feeling heartbroken, devastated for hearing about the news. I didn't know Celeste personally, but it hits home.
I didn't know her family personally. I just know that my nephew went to school with her since kindergarten. And I just want to say, just as a whole, just if it was my daughter, I wouldn't want her to be forgotten. I just want justice for this little girl, because whatever happened to her, it wasn't just an accident or just, I don't want her to be forgotten.
At this point, investigators have not said what they believe the connection is between the teen girl and David. But just last week, we learned a song by the artist was posted online titled Celeste. LAPD detectives were also seen taking items into evidence from the Hollywood Hills home where David was believed to be staying before going on his now canceled tour. That house is just a short distance from where the Tesla was impounded and taken before the teen's body was ultimately found. A source tells ABC News that various record companies associated with the singer have paused all promotion for him and for his new album. David has still not issued any sort of statement about the investigation. Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Still so many more questions. Monica, thank you. LAPD officers took great lengths to arrest a burglary suspect in Studio City yesterday. Air 7 was overhead as it all unfolded.
Yeah, the officers say they first spotted the suspect trying to break into a home on Landale Street after a report of an earlier break-in nearby. After searching for several hours, they found the man again, this time on a rooftop. Officers used everything they could get their hands on to get the man to come down. They even tried a garden hose. Eventually, they had to climb up onto that rooftop and ended up taking him into custody.
Our officers in North Hollywood did an outstanding job because they were actually able to talk the suspect down peacefully. Unfortunately, while doing that, one of our officers injured his back. And I just want to put it out there in the community that in this situation, we are making arrests. We're making residential burglary arrests.
Now, this is the second burglary arrest officers from the North Hollywood station have made in the past few weeks. They say they couldn't do it without the help from members of the public and the community who are keeping a close eye on their neighborhoods.
Chaos and calls to get off the plane as news of President